Oh my god, I'm alive. I might be early, I don't know. I'm just making a brew, so if anyone is there, go and get yourself a brew. I'll just sort of talk to myself. So I don't know if anyone's going to come on anyway. I'm just making a coffee. If anyone wants to say hi, so I know, well, I know nobody's there because it says there's nobody there if this is working. I've put loads of glitter on. Just because I thought I would. I've not been walking around like this, I just thought I'd put it on for you guys. Seeing as it's Happy Soul Sunday. 2 people are on. Hi Sandy. Phew, I'm dead nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I feel sick. I'm just putting my soya milk back in the fridge. The kitchen, I'll wait for a few more people to come on. I'll just talk to myself. Kilted Goth, hello. Yeah, have you got your cuppa ready? Because you know what I'm like for yakking. I probably won't even get round to saying what I was going to speak about today. Hi. As you can see, my kitchen is partly plastered. Might as well show you why I'm in here. Just waiting for a few more people. Yeah, I've just stuck this glitter on anyway, just to be a bit sparkly, but cooker's down there. Got my new white tops. I don't know if you remember when I've been in the kitchen before. Look at my lovely curtain door. On this side it was just blue cabinets. Now it's these nice white ones with my microwave. Yeah, it's not much anything yet because it's not been finished off, but just let me get me brew and then I can go and sit down. My house looks like a building site at the minute. Just go back in. There's 3 people on. Who's the other one? If you said hi. Sandy, the Kilted Goth, and I don't know. Right, let's see if I can situate you up here. I've just put Finn in bed with Mickey Mouse, which I don't normally do, watching it because he had an afternoon nap, so going to bed a bit late, so we'll see how it works out. I'm going to put you here. Can everyone hear me? I don't even know if my... Ooh. Just put the sound up. Yes. Yes. Sarah Andrews. Hi. I'm just going to wait till a few more people come on and have a brew. But I just put this on with... This is what I use on my nails. And I've just realised... My nails, I did this one today. That one's gone a bit yellow. And so has that one. And it's because I realised I had a drink the other day, talking about brews. A hot, what was it? A hot soya milk with, I can't say it, turmeric in it. And it's yellow. And if you touch it, that's what I think got on my nails. Because there's nothing else yellow. You probably can't even tell. Where's the camera? That one's slightly yellow compared to that one. I didn't finish that nail off, so I feel a bit trampy now, but never mind. Did you get the screen camera? Yeah, I've just put it this way and tried to move back like you said, but I'm still looking over in that direction, but hey ho, it's better than the other day. But this, I just put it on to be a bit sparkly. I put it on with I've got fake lashes on, so I used my lash glue and stuck some nail glitter on, so I just thought I'd be a bit sparkly for you and change my top because it's a bit of a sweaty day today. Can I just ask people, wherever you live, even if you live abroad in America or Europe or anywhere, what are the black flies about? You know the fruit flies? Because it's been warm, but everyone tells me that's when you get bananas. Is that true? Because I'm sick to death of them being in the kitchen. You know the tiny, tiny little ones? I found one in my fridge. They just fly around. Every time you've got food or anything, they're just there. Don't know where they come from. Does anyone know if it's true, if it's because when you have bananas, or is it just basically they're called a fruit fly when you have any sort of fruit? Because they just get on my nerves. They're always tiny little things, and then you think you've got rid of them and they're all there again. Does anybody know? Anybody know? Does anybody have them? One's just flown past now. think it likes to follow me around the house. But the three of you that are on now, do you like a tiny fly? Yeah, the little tiny black specks. We call them fruit flies, but everyone keeps telling me it's from having bananas. But I like bananas, so I don't know. But the three of you who are watching at the minute, do any of you know? Do you have them? And the three of you who are watching, have you had a nice weekend this weekend? What have you been up to? Not bananas. No, I don't think it's from bananas. Not bananas. Have you had a nice weekend, the Kilted Goth? With your brews and your cakes? You don't have them either, Sandy, is it just me? They're always in the house, they're always in the kitchen, and they're always round fruit. Is there? You won't be able to see it. Oh. I think they're just attracted to me. What can I say? Not that saying. I didn't see a comment then, it's when you comment I see it, but I'm just waiting a few minutes to see if a few more people might jump on, because I know some have got kids and it's hard to get them settled. But I could show you, I guess, what I've been up to today, because it's been warm. Has it been warm where you lot are? Where's Kilted Goth? Are you from? I forget now. Yorkshire? Sandy, where are you from? You've had a lazy day. Are you from Yorkshire? I forget where everyone's from. Had a lazy day today. Yeah, I've had no, I haven't had, Lancashire. Been a quiet weekend. It's been a quiet weekend. It's been quiet. Hi. Oh, it's Hayley. Hayley, you make me laugh because I really don't like saying what your I can't say Wiltshire. Hayley B she has a YouTube channel for crafting, but you make me laugh because who's just up from Manchester? Oh, it's just up from Manchester, because every time I see your West Midlands, every time I see Hayley B's your YouTube name that you go under for your crafting thing, Hayley B Sparkle, I've got to look at stick and stitch. I just don't want to say it, because I'm going to say Hayley B Sparkle Stitch and Bitch or something, just because that would sorry, I don't mean that in a nasty way, it's just that's what my brain would say, because it's one of them, you know, if you said it really fast, stitch and stick, if you said that, it'd just come out like that. I know, she's laughing, she knows I'm only joking and I don't mean it nasty. But Hayley, I must say before I forget, because I didn't write this down, because I've got something written up over there, not that I ever taken a notice of what I've written out, because it's about gratitude tonight, but I'm just carrying on talking to see if any of us come on. But I'm trying to catch up on people's videos, but I was watching one of yours where you were doing, I watch craft stuff anyway, because you know I craft as well, but when you do all your little tags and all your little paper crafts and that, and you send it to people in America and blah, 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 and you do like happy posts, you know, you're posting different craft stuff off. I was watching one of them and I love all that. And then there was one where you were talking about, I won't say, because you might not want me to, but a bit about your health and your son and some other bits and bobs. And I just thought, there's another person who needs me to make something for them, just to make you feel a bit positive and happy. So I don't know what I'm going to do, Hayley, but I am actually going to make something. I've done this before with Chevaletti, it's okay, Chevaletti and a girl called, I don't know if she's on YouTube anymore, Dixie Indie, I know she's on Instagram. I did make them bracelets, I think when I first started up, but now and again I always feel the need to make somebody something. I do this with my friends as well, I'll just make something. Unicorns and butterflies. But I will show you, Hayley, while we're just talking on the subject of crafting people, while I'm just seeing if any more people come on. I'm just rabbiting a bit because, what time is it? Don't know where my phone is. Letting more people come on because I think some people might be stuck with the kids at the minute. But today, I have been making these. And that fly is about to fly past again. What do you think, guys? Little Christmas candles or winter candles, or if you're into wicker and all that sort of stuff, wintry candles. They don't have to just be for Christmas, but I made these. They do smell. Little snowflake candles. A lot of things I make I will be selling on my, thank you, the cute, thank you, oh thanks. I'm on Instagram, and because I'm that daft, I've made another Instagram account on this tablet, but it's not on my phone. So I've got my normal one, and my other one, I think I said the other day, is Soul Creations, like my Facebook, but I've not had stuff on it for a bit. Where's the black, oh what, the black candle. Hey, I'm making some black candle. Hang on a minute. I did make one. Oh no. I did make one. It was on Instagram. I chucked it in the bin. I didn't mean to chuck it in the bin. It's just something I didn't like about it. But I am going to do some black ones for those gothy people. I was testing one out before. It was a bit of a purple black. But I'm going to... Is that what you mean, black candles? Because I am going to be making some black candles. I could do black snowflakes if you wanted. Yeah, I could do black. I can do black. I've just been testing a few things out, but I will be selling some stuff on Soul Creations on Facebook. But oh, thanks, Halloween. Yeah, I'm doing Halloween themed candles. I did put one up, I think, on my Soul Creations on Instagram, but I didn't like how it turned out. It had 3 different colours, like Halloween colours in it, but I will be doing it. I've got time because it's not October yet, but obviously I want to get them in before October. But yeah, Halloween candles. But my Instagram account, I've got my normal one with the Nailicious, because like I said, I want to do one separate with nails when I start doing it as a job, because people might not want to see like the spirituality side that I like witchy stuff, and just the positivity side. Some people just want to see the nails and maybe a bit of my life. I'm going live about 8. Ooh, I'll have to be watching it a bit then. I'll have to get done by 8 then. If I miss it for something, I will watch it. But my other account is Soul Creations, and the picture on it is of a bracelet. I know some of you have found me. I'll have to put my face up on it, but I've not done it yet. And that's where it'll be more like the spiritual side and nice pictures and quotes and things like that, and things that I might be selling. So I did them candles, and then I'm going to be doing some house blessing candles, and you know, you can give out as gifts or have them in your own home, or for people moving home, or you moving into a new house, or just for your home to send some good vibes around. And the one that I tried out today, I just did it in these colours, is this one. It's like a purple, a purpley pink and a pink, and then on the top you've got a butterfly, roses, lavender for protection anyway, and a bit of glitter. Don't know what you think of those ones, but I will be doing something like that as well. They're nice gifts for people who've moved in, but like I said, they can be for your home or just because you like the look of them anyway. And they've got intent of all positive stuff on them as well, but that'll be another thing I talk about again. I'm just yakking anyway. But I might as well just get into my chat, because if anyone misses this, they can watch it, can't they? Because it's still recording, whatever you call it. I didn't see someone comment, because I didn't see them comments then. They go down when you should do a wick and back. Yeah, I should do. Yeah, there's a few things I've got up here that I'll be doing. It's just getting the time to do it. But you know me, I've always got new ideas and stuff. But today, you're listening. Yeah. So it's Happy Soul Sunday, I've decided to call it, and I'm just looking up there to see what I've written. And the reason why I've chose to do it is when I did Positive Wednesday, I really need my phone because I don't know what time it is. Hang on a minute. Where's my phone? It's over there. I'm just going to get my phone. Sorry, I don't want to be on here for like 10,000 years. Oh, it's 14 minutes past 7. Thanks, Hayley. Right, so, yeah, when I used to do Positive Wednesdays, for the people who know, you lot know anyway, I think, and the Witchy Ways, and to me it's the same sort of thing. I just wanted to put it together like I did. Sorry, I've got hair. You know when you've got hair and you can feel it, but you can't. Don't know where it is. Together, so it's basically a channel for positivity. Anything that gives us joy, happiness, even if that's crafting. If I'm showing you some crafty bits that I'm crafting, we can talk about that, showing you what to do, or just chats. We might just have chats on different subjects, just anything, but it's got to be positive because we don't want any of that khaki crap that's going on in the news and stuff like that. We just want, because like I said, I don't really watch the news because I just find it depressing. I watch bits that I need to watch, but I'm a very sensitive person and I get very upset. So, and I don't always believe what the news tell you. Just because it's news doesn't mean it's true. My granddad used to work for the newspapers and he did tell me that, and it's true anyway, just because you read it in the papers. Yeah, I don't read the papers either. I don't read the papers either, Hayley, because the thing is, I said something to my mum once and she's like, well, it must be true because it's on the news. Doesn't mean it's true because it's on the news. The media do twist things, so, you know, they want to keep us all the same, don't they? Thinking like, you know, drones. But I'm not a drone, I just do my own thing. Some need happy we do need a happy newspaper. That's why, you know, the magazines that I show you, wherever mine is, it's somewhere about. So there. Not read papers, but must be 30 to 40 years. What, you've not read the papers for 30 to 40 years? Is that what you're saying? I've never read the papers. These sort of books, this one was magazine, this one was from Morrison's. I have shown it before. I've not got through it yet in the moment. But I think someone did tell me that they were having this positive newspaper, but maybe I should make one. Dolly Daydreams magazine, I don't know. Anyway, I don't make a point of regularly listening to the news. No, I don't, Sarah. Yeah, crafting magazines are good as well. Well, they're all positive because the thing is, if it's something you love, and the thing is, Hayley, because I know snippet bits that you've said on your, sorry, I've got this hair, about your son and different things, is crafting. It doesn't matter what craft, even if you think you want to get into something, just try something and you might find something that you like. It takes you away for a little bit, doesn't it? It just takes your mind off something. If you're crafting something, it's taking your mind off something. That's what I think. Yeah, de-stress. It does de-stress. That's why I craft a lot. But the story behind it all is, from the beginning when I came on YouTube, is a relationship that I was in was quite horrible. And like I said, I split up with his dad when I was 5 weeks pregnant, chucked him out. And I just couldn't stand for it anymore. Because you shouldn't be in a relationship. If it's not working or you're hurting and you are not happy, it's not a relationship. It shouldn't be like that. So I had to get out. But basically, I just decided that anything that makes me happy, you've got to do. Even if it's friends sometimes, like they're wanting to do things, sometimes you feel you don't want to do a certain thing, or they're always going somewhere, you don't always want to go there, you want to go somewhere else. You can just say no. You don't have to say no in a nasty way, or sort of just say you're busy. It's a little bit of a white lie. If it doesn't make you happy doing something, just don't do it. I've learnt that as I've got older. Don't always be a people pleaser. But in the same thing, it is nice to help people. You don't have to always be a people pleaser. Please yourself first. You have got to be happy first. Life is short. And you're 36. You're 36. Go down 40 and feel about, I don't know. But life is short and you've just got to do what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting anyone, do what makes you happy, because there's no point making everybody happy all the time and it's them, and you're just leaving yourself. As much as I say, be kind, help people and stuff like that, you have got to help yourself as well and make sure you're doing them little things that make you happy. Thanks. even if that's just having a 15-minute soak in the bath and reading a book in the bath for 15 minutes, putting your makeup on every day, whatever it is that, you like putting makeup, whatever it is, big or small, just do it. But basically, also, I got sick of watching the news a few years ago, and quite a few years back now, and I just used to cry all the time and be upset with different things. I just get dead emotional, and I thought, why am I watching stuff like this when it makes me feel like crap? I don't want to feel like crap. So I started YouTube, not me YouTube and coming on here, looking at different people on YouTube, crafting stuff because I love all that, nails because I love all that, anything I love, I watch. Documentaries about different sort of cultures and religions and like law of attraction stuff, which I'll be talking about again because it goes in with this show. All the stuff that pick you up, lift you up, make you feel happy, make you feel positive, because that's what we need. In this day and age, it's just so different from when I was younger. I do need a good cry sometimes. Yeah, I need a good cry sometimes, and sometimes I do let it all out. And sometimes I don't even know why I'm crying, but I think, I've let it all out and let it go. And some people have said to me, a date I went on a bit ago, he said, like being like emotional or soft is like a weakness, being kind or whatever. And I was like, no, it's not. I used to think that, but it's not. It takes a strong person, I think, to actually show your emotions, if you know what I mean. And this is my mother, so hang on a minute. Hello, Mum. No, because I'm just on live on YouTube so everyone can hear you. So I'll have to ring you back in a bit. All right. Everyone said hi. She said hello. All right, I'll ring you back in a bit. Bye. She always rings in the middle of something. She said hi. Yeah, she said hi. But I'm lost now. What was I talking about? Yeah, it's not a weakness. I think it's easier in a way to sort of try and hold something in, if you know what I mean. People don't like seeing weakness, but I think weakness just means that you have feelings and that you care. And I do show that, and sometimes I thought, oh God, Janine, grow a pair of balls, whatever. But then I think, no, it's me. If I show my emotions, it's because I care. Don't bottle up feelings. No, I think if you bottle up feelings, that's when one day you will just explode and you'll probably have a breakdown. And I've been on the verge of doing that before, but this is why the attitude of gratitude, yeah, have you done that? It does, doesn't it? The attitude of gratitude, I'm just looking at what I've written, is it does help, and it's like, but you've got to maintain that attitude. So in the morning, there's different ways of doing gratitude, but the way I do it, I don't, like I said, I was having the kitchen done last week, so I fell off a little bit because things going on and my mum was here, and it's hard to like sit down. I mean, when Finn's in the background there, he's not in the background there, but when he's having his breakfast in the mornings, when I tend to do it, and it doesn't have to be like, it can just be like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, but I want to get in that zone of thinking about what I'm going to write in the book. So I did let loose, did you? My ex was a bully. But if you get a book, you've seen my journal, so you don't have to do it in a journal. You could just have like I found this one in Aldi, but this is for YouTube now. And it's got unicorns on, Hayley. And it was from Aldi, and it's got little unicorns down there as well. And I love unicorns. You can just write in a book, and you can just write one thing if you want, but I do believe it does help, because when I don't do it, I feel a bit more icky than when I do it. So I tend to get a coffee in the morning, and then I've got this little Buddha here with a little candle, with a little tea light. I like that because that's getting me in the, it sort of like just gets me in the mood. Yeah, you journal loads, so you might be quite good. If you like journaling, you'll probably like doing a gratitude journal because it's journaling. But I light my candle to sort of say I'm ready, I'm going to start writing. And then I'll write in my journal and I'll light some incense. And then at the end, when I've I've just started doing now, finished my whatever I'm putting out there. I'm really having problems with this at the minute, but I've been trying the charcoal discs. And I was lighting it and lighting it and lighting it. It took bloody ages to get hot, but it did work. But these, from the cheap shop, these are rubbish. These last about 10 seconds. I only got it the other day. It's not working. And this is why today I'm a bit annoyed because I would have candles on. Yeah, worry dolls. I'll have to make some of them. Candles in the background, especially when it gets darker, to do my cauldron, when I burn off if anyone wants me to drop any negative things in it. But I can't do it tonight because it doesn't work. And my mum has got rid of my lighter and I haven't got a gas stove anymore. It's electric, so I can't put my candles on. I'm not, especially my candles that I've made, I can't even light them. So that won't be happening tonight, guys. Sorry, but it will be next week. But when I did do it, after I've written what I've written, I sprinkle some of my homemade... Hi, Hellbound Heathen. It's all right. We're just talking about gratitude. I said I'd try and hang on, but hi. Some homemade, loose incense, and sprinkle that on the charcoal disc, and it just lets a little puff out. So that's like the gratitude's over. It's sent out to the universe to do its magic. And you just leave it at that. Now, if people are sitting there thinking, I don't know what to write in my gratitude journal, it's easy to write, be grateful for when you've got a lot of things or your life's going right. But believe it or not, when your life's not going right is the time to do it as well, because it'll bring more abundance in whatever you want to come into your life. If you're feeling down anyway, as in... your health, you've got to think about things. You might think, you know what, I've got nothing, I'm really down, what have I got? Then people over there have got this, that and the other. It's not about that. Gratitude for your health, your sight, can you hear, can you walk? There's I've wrote a few things down. Have you got a roof over your head? You're having food and water. Some people don't have this. Have you got good friends around you? You don't have to have loads of friends. I don't, because a lot of friends aren't always your real friends. Your children. There's lots of things to be grateful for. If you start off like that, even if you just put one sentence a day, like, I'm grateful for breathing, for waking up this morning and seeing the sun. I know it sounds corny, but the more you start doing it, you'll start writing other things. I tend to write down how my day is going to go. I'm grateful for blah, 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 blah. I'm really bad at saying what I do. And I write it in the tense of it's already happened. So say I was wanting this YouTube live to go well, I would say I'm grateful for my YouTube Happy Soul Sunday. Went really well. I got lots of lovely comments, but I write it as if it's already happened, if anyone gets what I mean. You can't hear well. I know this sounds daft. Do you mean on here, or do you mean you have bad hearing? I know it sounds daft. I didn't know what you meant. Do you mean you have bad hearing, or can you not hear me on here? Oh, you have bad hearing, but you have good eyesight. I hear you fine. Yeah, Hayley was just saying she's got bad hearing. Has it always been like that, Hayley, from being young? Too much loud music. Why are you into, what sort of music are you into? What sort of music's everyone into? Madu, who am I speaking to? Where you was? What, you don't listen to a lot now? Is it too bad for your hearing now? Wasn't heavy metal, was it heavy metal? Listening to too much mad music, Hayley. Oh, headphones. So is it true about headphones then? It can give you... Because I was switching mine up the other day and it kept saying on here, don't have it too loud when you've got your headphones in. Yes. You'll have to think it'll get better, Hayley. But basically, to maintain your attitude of gratitude, you've got to try and be doing it daily. I fall off the wagon sometimes, like I did last week because of the kitchen, but the more you do it, the more you'll enjoy doing it. And it's like my book's like my little friend. I know it sounds daft, but it is my gratitude book. And sometimes when I haven't written it for some reason, I was too busy or something, I don't know. And I said to Rosemary, I don't know if she's on here, Rosemary Willow Herb, that she keeps a gratitude journal. And when I don't write in it, if I left it for a week, it makes me feel more, not negative, just not as good as I feel when I'm normally doing it. Someone else just come on. No? Said 6 and then some people have gone, I think. But yeah, you've just got to, there's different ways of doing it. I don't know if anyone here does an attitude of gratitude, like, to say thanks for what they've got. If they do a daily ritual thing or something, that doesn't mean you have to be into anything. I just mean sometimes you don't know you're doing it when you are. Have you got ringing in the ears? Still here. Yeah, it says 5 people. There were 6 before. I don't know if someone came on and went off, but does anyone do... I mean, like praying, people who are Christians or whatever pray, that's probably like gratitude, isn't it? When they go to bed at night and say thank you for... Because the thing is, you can do it in the evenings, you can do it in the morning. Some people say they don't have time. If you got up 2 minutes early, you'd have 2 minutes spare to do it. But sometimes I do it. I do it in the morning. And then sometimes when I'm in bed at night before I go to bed, I actually say thank you for what actually happened that day as well. Because I try to put out there what I want to happen. And some of it does. Because that's the way it works. You don't make a regular practice of it. Some people just do it now and again, don't they? It's not right or wrong. I just prefer to try and do it every day if I can. And sometimes if I forget in the morning, I'll do it in the evening when I go, just before I go to bed, and say, because you could do it for like, you could do it at the evening for the day before to say thank you what happened that day. There's loads of different ways you can do it, but I know I just feel better when I sort of give thanks, because I believe that, let me just see what I wrote down. Yeah, it's putting, I just saw someone's comment and it's gone down. It's like putting your positive vibrations out there. So when I'm sat at the table, sorry, this hair's getting on my nerves. When I'm sat at my table thinking about what I want to put out there, even if it's asking for something, because I'll ask for something in my journal as well to come to me. But that's the thing we want to do next week with vision boards and vision books. Same sort of thing. It's positive vibrations you're putting out there to the universe, which eventually will come back to you. They will come back, because I've done it and it does come back round, sort of thing. But if anyone wants to do it, just try it. You don't need a fancy journal. You can just have a book or a little notepad and you can just write things down. Grateful quotes, positive words that I say out loud in the world, visualise happiness. It does work. It does, if you think about, like, if ever I've been mad about something in the past and I've got really, really upset about it, and then you're thinking about it all the time, you feel like crap, because you worry too much. And mostly, if you think about your life, a lot of things that have happened, you always assume it's going to be worse than it is. I mean, it might be bad, but you always think it's going to be worse than it is. And all you do worry a lot. The thing is, my mum worries a lot. Just trying to read some journal, sounds good, yeah. My mum worries a lot, and she comes in. That's why I clash with my mum. I try to be positive with my mum, but I clash with her because, who's that? Sarah? Yeah, the thing is about worrying, I've not always been a worrier. I used to worry a bit. My mum's a massive worrier. She goes to bed, she doesn't switch off. The thing is, by worrying, you are not going to help the situation. You're just going to feel like crap. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And normally, if you think back at something, it might be bad, but it's never as bad as you think it was going to be. And you do get over it. Even if it's a big thing, you do get over it, because we do move on and we do get over things, and you've just got to look at it like, takes me ages to sleep. That's like my mum, it takes her ages to sleep. You've got to see it as what do you call it? What's the word? Why can't I speak? Changing one's perception can help, and focusing on the positive helps to stay positive. Of course it does. It does. If you're negative all the time, negative things will happen because you're not being mindful of positive things. You're just negative. People don't want to be around you because you're negative. And then you just... It's like before, I was rushing round to try and get on here, getting a bit like, oh, I'm a bit scared. And then I caught myself on the door, and it pulled me back. And I've always said when that happens, it's like something saying, look, calm down, chill down. If you know what I mean. Don't know if you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, if you're worrying all the time, it doesn't achieve anything. You just don't enjoy your day. There's 7 people and I don't know who they are. You don't enjoy your day. Switch off, it's hard, I've learned. Don't have negative people. I'll tell you what, that's one of the biggest things I've learned. If you're friends with people, even if it's someone you've been friends with for years, and they are constantly negative, on anything you say when you're trying to be positive, they just, like, what do they call it, like a social vampire. They're just draining you of, like, them people, you're dead happy, you say more, and they're like, all the time like that. I used to know someone like that, and it's either you sort of distance yourself. It doesn't mean you don't have to be friends. Yeah, social vampire. You don't have to be friends. Just maybe distance yourself from that person, and they might sort of go off on their own anyway and not bother. But you don't have to be around them sort of people. And if you used to go out with them a lot or something like that, just sort of make little excuses up that you're doing something else, because I'm telling you now, the more you're around people that make you feel rubbish, or they don't like the sort of things that you do or whatever, it's just no good, because they're just going to make you feel like rubbish. And it's just negative, and then the negative goes on you, makes you feel bad, and you'll just learn that if you've got friends, even if it's only you can count on your hand, the friends are there. Yeah, I think everyone's had a friend like that, or a couple of friends like that. Your friends are there to, they don't want to pull you down, basically, if they're really good friends. And even if it's some friends you don't see for ages that are good friends, like when you get together, you have a laugh. You might live far apart, or you only talk on the phone now and again, but negative people, be not even friends, people at work, just... My friend said this the other day, she started a new job and there's a few people there she doesn't like, and one woman in particular, and she was like, oh God, she's so negative and everything you say to her. And I just said to her, just stay away from her. I said, and the best thing to do is kill them with kindness, because if you kill them with kindness, it's really hard sometimes, even if you just think, just say it. If they say something nasty to you, just come back with something nice, because at the end of the day, they'll be thinking, why is she being so nice to me? Am I the horrible person that don't get it? Blah, blah, blah. And they'll probably give up in the end. But if you just kill them with kindness, no matter how hard it is, it's just the best way to go, really, because, I don't know, it's just better than being negative. But, yeah, as I was saying, my mum never, I cannot be bothered with so-called friends. No, not when they're like that. My mum doesn't switch off, and I keep telling her, I told her to do some crafting, because I said it might take your mind off other things, because she doesn't, emotional vampires, they suck all the, when you're happy, it's them sort of people, when you're happy, they're happy when you're not happy, if that makes any sense. They're happy when people aren't happy, and it's just really sad that their happiness is when other people aren't happy. Very strange. Mine is I'm happy when people are happy, which gets me back to the gratitude of... A friend came around the other day for her nails, and she said she split up with a husband, I don't even know how many years ago it was now, but there was a big thing, and he cheated on this, that and the other, and she had 2 kids and one was a baby, and blah, blah, blah. I don't think she watches. If she does, she won't mind me saying, because no one knows who it is anyway, but I said to her, I wouldn't worry about it, because the person he went off with was a bit... And I said, give it 2 years and they won't be together. And she said the other day when she came round, do you know what I found? There's 2 flies flying around now. I was just saying, Hellbound Heath. And I don't know if in America, because I know you're from America, you get little fruit flies, these little tiny black flies. People say they're from bananas. You're flying about, they're doing my head in. What was I saying? What was I just saying? Oh, you do get fruit flies. Oh, they were annoying. What was I just saying before I said fruit flies? Oh yeah, and she said when I was doing her nails, yeah, cheated on. She said, I remember years ago, when you wrote me a letter, and I was like, I wrote you a letter. And I was like, did I? What did the letter say? And she said, oh, you were just being dead nice, saying, don't worry about it, think positive, you'll find somebody new, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, did I? She went, I've still got it. And that to me was like, oh my God, that's so cute. She still got the letter from years ago. She did move on. She did meet someone else. She's not with this other guy now, but she did meet, she's happy how she is now. She's on her own, but she's happy. But she said, I remember you saying it. I said, do you know what? I don't even remember writing it or giving it you. Do you get thunder flies? Is that like a joke, like thunder flies? Because I don't get jokes sometimes, kilted goth. But the point is, that made me happy that she said that to me, that I give her a letter and she reminded me about this letter that I even forgot about. I don't honestly remember writing it, but she said she still got it. And I was like, that's so nice, she kept it. Yeah, the Hellbound Heathen's like, thunderflies? What are thunderflies? The Kilted Goth just said thunderflies. I'm sure he's trying to make a joke out of something. I'm daft, so I won't get it if you are making a joke. Hi, Mum. Hi, Mum? Who's saying hi, Mum? Is that Tyler? It's got a name that I don't recognise. Who's saying hi, Mum? Oh, it's Tyler, you muppet. My son's on now. Brilliant. Why are you on here? You should be on your gaming thing. My son's just said hi. Little specks of black. What is that? What the black flies are called? Thunderflies. Thunderflies. No, that's what I'm going to call them from now on. But we get different flies, but we don't call them thunderflies. The Kilted Goth calls them I can't even say it, thunderflies. Google them. I will Google them. I'll find out for next time. But basically, yeah, I love it when people say to me, like, if I've sent a piece of jewellery off to someone that I've just made for them, because, like I just said to Hayley before, make something to make you feel better. I get off more on that of someone saying, oh, thanks, it really made me feel happy, blah, blah. Not somebody who'd be like, oh, I love it when I see people down and that. It's just so awful. It's just horrible. So anyway, basically, the chat was about the attitude of gratitude, and I think you should try it if you haven't tried it. You don't have to be like practicing every day, but you might like it, especially if you're someone who likes to journal, write things in diaries and stuff like that, because you can pretty your pages up and stuff like that and make it look cute. But I just think it makes you feel better because you're appreciating things and what you've got around you, and it doesn't have to be stuff that other people have got. Thunderbugs. Oh, I'll be googling all these. I don't like bugs. I'll be googling all these bugs after. But I forgot what I was saying again. You don't have to be thinking, oh, I haven't got much to be grateful for because people over the road have got a big car, they've got this and that. It's not about that. A lot of it is about the little things that count. And the more you do it, the more you'll be appreciative of the little things around you. Even if you've like me going out in the garden today, I'm very grateful that I've actually got a garden. I don't know if you've all got a garden, but some people don't have gardens, or they live where they've only got like a balcony if you're in a flat, or they don't have a garden at all. So there's lots of things to be grateful for. And the more you sort of do it, the more you'll see things change in your life. That's what I believe, but that's another thing I'm going to talk about. So what I'm going to do now is, I hope this chat's been going all right, because I don't know, I was so nervous of coming on. But I'm going to go and find my cards. You've got a big garden. Yeah, I've got quite a big garden. I'm going to get my cards. I can't do the cauldron thing, where I burn, if you want me to burn anything off. And you've got to write that down anyway for next week if you want me to burn to say anything about what negativity you want me to burn off in the cauldron. But I can't do the cauldron because this isn't working. Like I said, if you weren't listening, if you just tuned in, my mum's chucked my lighter out. I had a gas hob. I've now got an electric hob. I got this from the cheap shop the other day. And it's ran out. I've had it for about 3 days or whatever. And that is just rubbish. So I can't light any of my candles or nothing. I wanted to try my beautiful handmade candles out. And I can't even light them. So that won't be happening. So what I will do is I'll do a card reading for today. And what else? I'll just do my card reading because I can't burn anything. So I'm just going to nip over there and get them. I don't know where I've put them. Who's commented? Buy a tin of what? Buy a tin of rifle. Oh, I thought you said rifle gas. I was going to say I haven't got a rifle. Or matches. I know, I'm just rubbish. I'll have to get a refill thing. Yeah, but I'm not being funny. They're quite big. You think they last a long time, but they're just rubbish. Do you know why that ran out? Because I was doing this. I was trying to burn this. How long are you supposed to heat these up for? Because it took ages. Anyway, I shall do a card for us. If you want, I've decided as well next week, because I should have a lighter and stuff and a bit more organised. If anyone wants me to pick a card out for them, if you put your name down on here for next week, I can write your names down and I'll put your names in the glass jar. And then just to be fair, I'll pick a name out each Sunday, or maybe 2. I might do two readings, 2 or 3, I don't know. But it means once you've come out, you just have to wait till everyone else gets a reading and I can put them back in. Write my name in it. I will. Just put on the comments when this goes up that you want your name in for next week. But I'll just do a reading. Hold those discs. Yeah, I did hold it, but it just took ages. I'm doing the Oracle of Shadow and Light. So yeah, if you do want to find me on the other Instagram one that I've done, which I thought was the same, which isn't, you'd have to really be good at finding me. Soul Creations. It's just got a picture of some bracelets, but going through my pictures, you will see my face on it. I'll have to put my face up so people know it's me. So I'll just do a shuffle. I hope you've all had a nice weekend. I'm going to see if I can do this thing again that I did the other day. Hope you've all had a nice weekend. And I just want you to remember to start your Monday off positive. And if you've got any little quotes and you work at a desk at work, like I've said before, get them quotes dotted about on your computer screen or wherever it is you work that you can see happy quotes. I'm going to talk about that another time. So you had a good what? Right, I'm just doing a bit of that. I'm getting quite good at shuffling, okay. Do it again. Just because, right. What's the weather doing in America where Hellbound Heathen's from? Where are you from? What's the weather like? If you're still on, I don't know if you're still here because I know it's late at night for you. So I picked out Lady with a Bosch egg, is it? Can you see? Ancient Wisdom. So I'll do a quick reading. Because I know Hayley's going in a bit. I'm trying to get done by 8 anyway because I'm home for about an hour. What number's that? Someone just commented then, I didn't see it. They just flash up when you comment. 31. 30. Gotta find it. 31. You still there, guys? 31. Right. The message on this is, I'm really rubbish at reading. California. Oh, it's only Oh, 11:49 a.m. Oh. Oh, it's behind. Oh, I thought you were in front. Oh, California 7. Oh, okay. It's not too bad then, is it? Right, the message of this one is, it may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you, even dark. It is likely that you are receiving messages from times when people like you, misfits and mystics. That was a paper that I'd stuck up on the wall, has just fell down, never mind. Were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with the, I can't say it, Renaissance, is it the Renaissance, whatever you call it, or medieval times, and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you, a very fortunate being living in a very fortunate times. Keep it safe. Learn all that you can, which was quite funny because that's what I was saying before. You should learn different things, different arts and crafts, even if you think you might not be good at it, you don't know unless you try. Explore. Oh, what's it say? I can't even say it. ESOTERIC. Oh, I'm so rubbish at reading. The history of magic and spirituality. Know now that while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. That's a bit strange because, like I said, card always pops out that goes with what I'm saying. We'll be talking about different practices on here, but it's not just for certain practices. It's for everybody to come and join in, be positive, have some chats, have some discussions, crafting, just different things on different things, as long as it's positive and it can help us to feel better. So that was today done. Just, I don't know what you think, but obviously it's the first time we're going live. It's obviously feels easier when you're not live because, I don't know, you get a bit distracted and stuff and you can sort of plan out a bit more sort of thing when you're not live, if you know what I mean. You can sort of pause it if you're forgetting where you are and stuff. But basically, oh, thanks. Thank you, Hayley. And I will be making something for you. Yeah, basically, it's just to say, try and get the attitude of gratitude because being grateful will bring a lot back to you. And the thing is, it's not going to harm you just to try, even if you sort of just only do it sort of when you remember, but you will start seeing things change if you start sort of practicing the attitude of gratitude, you know, and just remember that if you're at work with someone you don't like or friends or whatever, just try and kill them with kindness because they won't understand what's going on, and just stay clear of those people that are, you know, oh, thank you, Hellbound Heathen. Hopefully I'll get a bit better at going live and stuff and talking about different things. We can have chit chats, but stay away from people who are emotional vampires because they are only happy when they're taking someone else's light away. I've learned as I've got older, just before I go, that you just do the things that make you happy. Get rid of the people that don't make you happy. Do the things that you love, even if people think you're a nutcase. People probably think I'm a nutcase. Some people, I told my friend the other day I'm a bit witchy and this, that and the other, and what I believe in and blah, 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 which we'll be talking about again. Thank you, Kilty Goth. Thank you, Sarah. But I don't care because I'm 40. I really don't give a toss. If it makes me happy and I'm not hurting anyone and I'm getting messages from people, because this is why I'm doing this as well as why I do it, because of like that friend who said she had a letter, is because I've heard off a few friends, off friends on YouTube, off people that I've helped them feel better. I've said something or give them a letter or made them a gift that they didn't expect, that it just helped them to see that you can be positive. And by the way, if you haven't done any positive message dropping, you should try one. Also, get collecting some stones, guys, because I'm going to show you next week what I'm going to be doing with these stones that I found in my garden next week. So if you want to join in, you can collect them. It's for your kids too, so get collecting some stones anyway, and I'll show you next week. I asked for some magpie feathers the other day, and I got them. I'm a bit like, don't know what I'm doing now. Next week, it'll be vision boards and vision books. We're going to get that in the swing of things. I know I've done it before, but I need to redo mine and I want to help you as well. That's another way of making yourself feel good and getting those things that you want. This top's getting on my nerves. I have to head to do something. I'll see you again next Sunday. I'll be doing this next Sunday. Shropshire stones do the rocks are hidden around my area. Oh, get some stones and I'll show you what we're doing with them next week. Bye everybody. I'm going to go now. Thanks for the people that have come on. And we'll see what happens next week. I hope it was fun because you know me, I just burble on about anything, and I hope I actually made sense because I wrote stuff down. It's fell off the wall now and I just get a bit tongue-tied. I'll do the cauldron next week. I couldn't do it because I haven't got a lighter. Get myself organised. Bye. Thank you. Bye. If you want me to burn any, you know, we used to do a note if you wanted me to write something down for negativity and you want me to burn it in the cauldron next week, put that down. If you want to put your name in for a card reading, just tell me that. Say you want a card reading and a burning and what you want, blah, blah, blah. I'll get back to you anyway. And I'll see you next Sunday. Bye. I'll go and watch Hayley. Bye. I'm going. I'll just switch it off. Where's the button? Where's the button? Oh, it's there. Bye. Remember, be smiling tomorrow. I know it's Monday, but smile. Bye. Oh.